Yes, hello and welcome here to Opeheki Sports Park in Auckland for coverage of the NZRL National 20s competition for 2021. Round 5 clash between Auckland White and the South Island. Yes, a pleasure to be with you once again for this clash, which is basically a knockout match. The loser will have no chance of making the final, and the winner will keep alive their mathematical chance of making the final. Monty Beetham, good afternoon to you. Great pleasure to have you with me, and it should be a good clash between two evenly matched teams.
Well, it's always a great time when you've got Rugby League live, especially at this age on Sky Sport as well, and a chance for everyone who likes you and supports you to get out and watch you play, whether it's here live or even at home on TV. But two evenly placed teams, like you said, I'm looking forward to it.
Let's have a look at the round 5 schedule. So following this match, we're in Whangarei for the game between Northland and the unbeaten Auckland Blues side, and then we finish the round with a clash in Whanganui tomorrow at Cook's Gardens between Central Districts and Waikoa Bay. That's the Waikato Bay Athletic combined side. This is the points table as we head into this round. Auckland Blue unbeaten so far, and Central Districts can basically book their places in the final with wins this weekend. But if City lose to Waikoa Bay, then the winner of this game comes right into the mix for this clash, or for the final, which is coming up here on this ground in a fortnight's time. Let's have a look at the South Island team for this clash today, and it's just got the one change in it from the team which beat Waikoa Bay very comfortably last week. 5'8" Jordan Duggan gets his second game, replacing the suspended Jesse Wihongi. The South team will once again rely heavily on their points scoring fullback Mapu Uasi, who scored 70 points in the 4 games. Centre Alasara Faifali's been in fine form, and their very good props to George Fa'avia and Kyle Amer, and their hooker too has been very good, Sincere Haraway, who's also the captain, and the coach is Archie Jacobs.
Archie, how's your team enjoyed the experience of week in, week out hard football?
Yeah, it's been fantastic for our guys. A lot of them are playing first 15 rugby or playing Colts or involved in rugby setups. So, and they're all rugby league kids. But opportunities like this, they don't come that often. So we're really looking forward to it.
It's been a joy to commentate for you. Who's been the big improvers in your side?
Oh, look, we've got a number of key players that have been outstanding. Kyle Amer, Mapu Uasi, Salah Waifale, and probably Sincere. So, yeah, we're very fortunate because we've got a lot of speed and a lot of good football now out there.
Very fortunate too, because Auckland White is 1 man down today. So with that being said, how do you capitalise on that?
Oh, look, things don't change too much for us. I think, so we were looking at playing at speed, so we're looking for quick play the balls, getting to our fronts and, try and turn them over.
Have fun, Coach.
Cheers, mate.
It's Coach Archie Jacobs. Let's have a look at the Auckland White team, and as you can see, only 16 players who have stripped for this game today for various reasons. Sadly, big prop Tony Tapa is missing once again. Also, well-performed prop back rower Elam Payne, who is out injured. But the back line's been largely unaffected, with key players Amosa on the wing, Kalheeva and Ford in the halves. And there's plenty of talent in the forwards as well through their captain, Victor Afoa. Navajo Doyle has been very good wearing number 9. And Watts, keep your eye on the big strapping back rower, number 11. He's a fine prospect. The coach is the Warriors legend, Francis Melly.
Well, Francis, your team's playing with 1 short today, just 16 players on the field. Why is that the case?
Oh, we're just unfortunate with a couple of suspension, which we all agreed. They deserve it, and they've sort of learned from it. And a couple of boys injured, and then we've got a few boys that had opportunities to go overseas with scholarships.
Yeah, very nice. Now you're 1 man short. Does the game plan change? It's pretty windy too.
Not at all. I think on Monday I kind of knew our numbers, and then Wednesday we kind of trained with just in case that these players weren't available. So nothing changes. It just means we can just rotate the big boys more.
Franny, you know all about competitions. You've been in many yourself. How has this one been for your liking compared to others?
I reckon this is probably right up there in terms of opportunities. It's a new pathway, and hopefully it continues. I mean, it's important for our local communities and the kids that sort of come in or left school to sort of place themselves in a competition where there's another. It's, we kind of merged the competition a bit closer to what our rivals are overseas.
Go well today, Coach.
Thank you.
There we are, Francis Melly, and there is the South Island team getting set to play another clash for their brother, who's still in hospital, Christian Pese. And I've been told, Monty, he's watching today. So, Christian, if you are watching, all the best to your health going forward. And isn't it a pleasure to see his 2 young brothers there today too, Monty. Nixon and Fabian, who have escorted the South Island team today. The brothers of Christian Pesce, of course, is recovering from that huge health scare that he suffered in that game a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, Christian, we wish you all the best. Enjoy this and give your side that extra bit of oomph from the bed. We're all thinking of you.
Yeah, indeed. And it's great to hear that you're on the improve too. Parky Parkinson, the referee for this clash today. Auckland Whites in the blue and the white, and the South Island who will be kicking off. South Island coming off a big win over Waikawa Bay, 62-10, and Auckland White off a loss to Auckland Blue, 30 points to 14, though they were in that game at half-time leading by 10 points to 8. So they'll be looking for a much better second-half performance in this clash here at Opeheke. And it's going to be Kyle Amer to kick off. They're playing into a wind here, the South Island side, and it's Victor Afo, the brother of Bunty Afo. He's got the first carry and making excellent metres post-contact too, is Big Victor. Great return of the carry. Oh, the football there. He's up to the 30. And Auckland White looking to get into their work.
Together, fellas. Give them space. Wait on. Wait.
That's the other front row making the run. That's Tauhinu. Two very big front rowers. Kauhiva caught in possession by Sincere Haraway. He's the captain wearing 14 there, the hooker for the South Island today.
Well, you mentioned Watts. Here he goes. Nice early taste. He came off his edge. Strong carry. Post meters have been good for the boys this time. It's nice and low as well, Glenn.
Yeah, Tolo Manila Watts, who played the first two games of this competition as a winger. And that's a good kick to end the set, and it's found touch as well. Excellent set of 6 there for Auckland White. And South Island will have a scrum just 10 metres out. Excellent start. Francis Melly will be happy with that set.
Definitely ball in hand. The wide side, very good. Pretty much going 100 metres. I can tell you what, there's a few signs already from the South Island side. They're a little bit disturbing. The contact has to be so much better. We saw a four come through. He wanted to carry the ball twice soon after his initial run. You get that if the impact isn't good enough on collision.
Must mention too that win once more. It's quite strong coming from the east today, and it's at the backs of Auckland White for this clash. Got to give a shout out to, I tell you, he's giving a shout out there. That was a great shot there from Cassidy Natano, the fullback, and there's another good one coming in from Tiku. He's made 2 good back-to-back tackles there, and Skipper it was feeling the wrath of that one. Excellent run coming forward through the middle of the field from the South Island. That was Saki. And that's Auckland White defence is keen. Got to give a shout out to the coach, his partner Bridget. Archie Jacobs here today, Monty as well. As Amer fires the ball out wide, and taken is Kean Wilson. He's moved to the edge over the last couple of weeks. Hard-working back rower. And there goes the kick to end the set. Awkwardly bouncing ball, but it's nicely taken there by Ulese. And he begins the set. Yes, I've got to give a shout out to Bridget. She's due. And Archie Jacobs, the coach of the South Island team, could be having a son any time or any moment. So all the best to Archie and Bridget, who are expecting the birth of their baby boy any moment.
I can tell you, Bridget, Archie was speaking highly and fondly of you and for letting him go and do his other love, which is with the boys. But he's a proud man, ready to go.
Oh, it's been intercepted. Now, is the pace there for Saki? Saki is there. He hasn't quite got the pace. So now the South Island will look to set a back line out to the left here. Haraway's got it. Now it's Tuli. Tuli will settle it down 12 metres out. Wearing 22 for the South Islanders, Max Brown. Amer. And now Fa'avia. Fa'avia needs to be hit hard. He's a big lad. George Fa'avia getting close to the line to open the scoring for the South Island. Brown again at dummy half. Out it comes. This is looking good for the South Island. Oh, it's not able to be freed there. The ball from Jack Skipper. And there's a little error there, and it's going to be a scrum to Auckland White.
Well, Fa'avia, he had to let that ball go. He had numbers on his right. A beautiful run all the same. There was men outside, in space, ready for that ball. Just had to promote that. We go back to the interception. We thought Saki could potentially have the pace, but he was run down from a number of boys from this Auckland White side. Defence's enthusiasm, attitude. As we saw there was plenty of men outside him, but the run itself was a good one from Fa'avia. Watch out for him making inroads through that middle.
Yeah, he's been one of the best players in the South Island side. Got a really good engine on him. He plays big minutes for this team. And that's Watts straight off the back of the scrum. Yes, Tolomanila Watts. First 2 games on the wing, moved into the second row, looking very good last week. Now there's a bit of space down this short side, and Faifale in there to make a tackle.
Give space, mate. Hold. Go, 2. Get him to get a foot on the ball.
This is R4. Kyle Lamer in there making a tackle, number 20.
Stand in, give him space.
Playing at prop, wearing number 20. Now Doyle skips away from dummy half. That's a great run from Doyle. He's made 20 and he's passed it to Hignett Morgan. Great break from Auckland White. Now it's South Island backpedaling on defence. Doyle awaits at dummy half after making that big run. And now it's Ezekiel Starks, who's getting his first start of the competition, having 3 games off the interchange. That's Doyle looking for a penalty. And it's Doyle dying with the ball on the last play there, Monty.
Oh, it's a shame. He was scamming once again. That time didn't quite work out. In loving his work, what I've been seeing, very smart hooker. You see him get at dummy half. He just doesn't run on triggers. He looks to promote the ball. His IQ in terms of game management and getting other people around him in good space, the opportunities to contribute is huge. And he can put a shot on. Q can shot out on the left edge, so can Doyle.
Absolutely. Fine player. King's College first 15 player from last year, as was Christian Pesce, whom we mentioned earlier. And there's a little forward pass, and that run onto the ball, the timing of it from the winger Tatu, just a little bit astray, and they pay the price by turning over possession.
Look, it makes it really hard. You're going into the win for the South Island. You overrun the ball then. Ultimately, it's up to the hooker not to pass that ball if they don't feel comfortable, but it's about communication the whole way through. From when you decide you're going to run the ball, talking the whole way to get the ball in your hand. Just by hearing, the closer they become, it gives you an indication of when you've got to release that ball. A tough start. Scrum centre field for this Auckland White side. They go left or right here, Glenn.
Yes, indeed. A great attacking opportunity here, and they're going to switch it to the left. And that's a nice offload in the tackle. That's Cassidy in the tunnel getting down to the 10. Nice little shift of the ball there from TQ, and there's a go from dummy half from that player. Almost offloads again. Madison TQ. Doyle at dummy half once again. Hignett Morgan, first receiver. Now R4 would look to barge over. No, he won't. That's a beautiful shift. Oh, lovely pass. And Watts is going to go over and score the opening try. Excellent rugby league there. Team rugby league from Auckland White. And it's the back rower, Tola Manila Watts, who opens the scoring.
It's nice. Quite often you get big ball-carrying athletes that just want to run and be very direct and not look to promote their ball or let the ball do the work. Some nice shape there. Hignett Morgan, you spoke about, beautiful sort of wrap around, was very late in doing so. They'll pass that ball on to Kauhiva, who was just in the right place, just to offload once again. This man who was seen on the wing, Watts, he's been moved into second row. We mentioned Tony Edel was the only other guy that was many years before this, but came off, looked equally as good on the wing and in the second row position. Watts, another great performance in try. And what about that haircut?
Fine prospect he is too. He's at Redcliffe Dolphins last year, Tola Manila Watts, but came back to New Zealand thanks to COVID. Former Mount Albert Grammar student. And Auckland under-18s player last year. Now, it's Doyle who's going to be goal-kicking today, it seems, and that has not been converted. So, try to Watts, 4 points to 0 to Auckland White. I just love the shift of the ball there, the timing of the passing. You know, maybe, I love R4 too. His role in that try too, there, Monty. You know, you expect the big front row to just barge over the line there, but he turned and he offloaded in the tackle to help create space.
Big men are always hard to handle, but when they've got that ball passing threat or that ability to carry in 2 hands, it just makes you so much harder as a defender. Try and aim up, trying to see who you're going to secure in terms of who's going to have the ball. It's really awkward as we see another big, strong run.
Yes, this is Tauhinu alongside R5. I reckon you've got 220 Ks of prime rugby league beef collectively across those 2 front rowers today as R4 plays the ball. That's Kauhiva. Now Watts the try scorer. Plenty of pace off the mark. And excellent meters post-contact as he goes over the halfway line. Taken there by Tuli. Rep player last year as Kauhiva gives it to Ford. Now Starks.
Okay, together, 3, give space.
Ezekiel start, taken by Max Brown, number 22. Interesting play, Max Brown. He gives away the penalty there, number 22. He's the son, Monty Beetham, of All Brown, one of the great All Black props of all time.
Oh, great man. All Brown still in fantastic shape too. I'll tell you what, I saw him not so long ago. Legendary man, very strong. His son's a lot bigger than All Brown these days. I'll tell you what, that base, that strength that All Brown had that helped the Auckland team and the All Blacks team for many years is probably right there in the genetics.
There's R4. He's been full of running, the captain, and now Auckland White hot on attack once more as Doyle gives it to Hicknett Morgan. 5 metres out. Darius Hicknett Morgan plays the ball. Now Doyle. He'll go, and will he get it down? He's over the line. And the referee's going to award the try. Parky Parkinson, the referee, says it is a try, so Doyle. So here's Kauhiva now. He's taken over the goal-kicking duties. Dukes Kauhiva. And from a handy position, it is Kauhiva who extends the lead for Auckland White, 10 points to 0. Yeah, I think Doyle has been one of the standout hookers in the competition. I know we've enjoyed watching White Sotanga from course.
It is a position that we sort of struggled with over the years, getting one that's in there that can scheme, that has got good game management, that can bring the big forwards onto the ball. And as we mentioned, big forwards onto the ball. Oh, we're away. Oh.
And that was Tauhinu getting over the tackle of Ben Worthington. And now R4. How busy has he been in these opening few minutes? We've only had 11 minutes. He must have had at least half a dozen carries already. Ford now starts. Playing in the left back row position. There's Ezekiel start. Kauhiva. And now Watts, who got that first try. Auckland White using these big forwards effectively. It's been the real feature of this game so far as forward. Kicks. All good. And Uase, who has not really seen the ball at all, gets the bounce. Mapu Uase. He has been a point-scoring freak in this competition. 70 points in the 4 games, and there's a penalty to the South Island.
Well, there you go, Glenn. You talk about fullbacks that can finish. He's been a point-scoring freak, but that try has been put down to his enthusiasm to get back, to beat 3 defenders, come out and try and play that ball fast, earn his team the right to now get a penalty that can march downfield with easy meters. Great work by Uase. Mapu Uase. Take a bow.
Yes, remember that name. He scored a try in every game, at least a try in every game so far, 8 in all. And his goal kicking has been spot on as well. Converted 9 goals last week.
Look at the fight here to play the ball nice and quick. It was a legs tackle thanks to his evasion and his speed. As we see collision now, go to ground looking to play the ball. South Island.
He's only been playing rugby league 1 season, too, Uase. And now this is the big winger who got that intercept early. That's Saki. Baione Saki from the Linwood Kiers Club in Christchurch. Now Faifale. Enjoyed watching Faifale in this competition. Reminds me very much of Solimoni Kata, former Warriors player. Now Favia, great run up the middle. Excellent footwork from the big fella. Gets to his feet quickly. Almost too fast for the dummy half. Haraway seems to be playing more on the halves at the moment. That's Thule. Last play now for the South Island. Max Brown at dummy half. And he gives it back here to Allison, and Allison pokes it through. Almost a try. Oh, no try it is. That's unlucky.
Oh, that's a shame. The chase, the pressure on the defence to make the right decision with the ball, whether to put it out, whether to force it, was great. It's always coming down to the chase, which is the difference with the kick. Even if the kick is not pinpoint. Saw there, number 12, Wilson. He's chasing hard from the inside.
Great little run there from Amosa to start the set there for Auckland White. And now it's the other centre hitting the line nice and hard. That is Patello. Patello playing the ball a few metres inside his own half. Now R4 off the pass there from Doyle, which was a good one. Doyle once more forward. Keeps it on the left. Tauhinu keeps possession nicely. There's Saul Tauhinu. Kauhiva. Oh, those outside backs might have been touch in front of the kicker there. Referee's going to allow play to continue. And the South Island do have possession through Tavita Tatu.
Oh, Kauhiva decided he's going to kick short. He's going to throw the long ball. It's good to see that he didn't have it embedded in his mind what he was going to do.
That's a hard carry there from the centre, Jack Skipper. Skipper plays the ball. Brown, who seems to be right at home in that dummy half roll, and that is Saki off the wing with a hard carry up towards the halfway line for the South Island, and there's a penalty. It's a good set from the South Island.
Well, you mentioned Saki taking the tough carry. It was a tough carry, but he still fought to get to his feet and play the ball. And as you can see, there's hands on hips from a number of his players on the team and the opposition, so that comes at a great time for them. But rather than slow it down, I think they should kick it out and go fast and hard again. Keep the pace up. I think that's going to be the difference. Remember, both teams are tired. It's not just yours.
35-minute halves in this game, remember, folks. Hope you're enjoying across the Tasman 2 on Fox League. Thank you for joining us. Big time rugby league coming up. Good to see the Warriors in action a little bit later. Now, Thule hits the line nice and hard. Uriah Thule. Been waiting to see the best of this player. He's had a quiet campaign so far. Faifale, very elusive. And he's strong too, and he engages the defenders. Ali Salah Faifale. Brown, a bit wider of the ruck this time. Kyle Amer now. Fa'avia.
Numbers right.
Allison waiting to the right. He's got the ball now. Allison is going to be not able to sneak through that tackle of Tauhinu. Still a couple of tackles left in this set. And they're going to keep it on the right side as Amer has been dropped there by Wilson. Not often you see him make a mistake in this competition. And that'll disappoint the South Island for not finishing off what was a promising set.
It's a shame. Both times they picked the right way to go, which is the right side we had made mention, but both occasions they went short instead of trying to play a little bit longer, dropping the short ball. A face ball would have been the go, then it would have been a nice simple pass. You look at Afo, you mentioned the work he's been in today, and don't forget his brother Bunty Afo gets to get the start tonight from a man who wasn't wanted not so long ago. He gets to start in round 3. That's impressive stuff from Bunty.
Yeah, he's been, I know there was a big rap on his off-season, Monty, so I think a well-deserved call-up into the starting lineup tonight for Bunty Afo. I tell you what, his brother Victor's been very busy in these first 16 minutes. He's already had 8 carries. The Auckland White bringing it off their line, and there's a little error at the play the ball. Little tiniest of little knock-ons there from Ulesi.
South Island team's got to get Thule onto the ball a little bit more. Uriah Thule, he's only had a couple of carries, but I tell you what, he looks devastating. He's been quiet.
He's been quiet. Big raps on him, Monty. He's wearing 11 for the South Island.
I've only seen him a couple of times. I've been very impressed. So if I'm this Canterbury side, well, the South Island side, I should say, excuse me, I played in the middle and I come back and play to him on a number of occasions. Play away and come straight back to him.
Oh, Faifale. Love the way he runs. Now, can he stay in the field of play here? There's your answer. Excellent defence from Auckland White.
And that's sometimes why you're quiet as a player. You know, they had an opportunity. Faifale has obviously got some great feet. He gets around the outside. He's got to realise, though, he's flirting with the touchline. He had support there from his winger, Tatu. Try to help him, but good defence from Auckland White. Getting across in numbers, making sure they're there to first stop the threat and then turn into attack for themselves.
There's Amosa. Have a look at this player too, Oscar Amosa from the Manurewa Marlins club. Some talent on display in this game here today. It's Auckland White sneak it out towards their 30. Looks like they've gone to their bench now, has Auckland White. Simao is out there wearing 17. Tauhinu tries to eke out those couple more metres towards the halfway lane. Doyle's got space. Nice little kick to East, found some space. Uase back pedals. Mapuase, very calm and composed fullback. And he's beaten 1 or 2 tackles. Good return of the football until he was hit hard by Tauhinu.
Like what I see from Uase. Very good defensively. We've known that he's a noted point scorer in this competition. A number of points towards his name already. Very good to start the sets and finish when he gets the opportunity. Haven't had too many opportunities at the moment, though.
Saki, it is, playing the ball on the halfway, the winger. And now it's Skipper. Hit nice and hard.
It's a cue. He can hit the little man.
Fast play the ball, has Ellison running forward. This is good, Haraway. Excellent play here. Oh, great try. What excellent rugby league. Ellie Ellison has gone over the Otago player to score one of the South Island's best tries in the comp. 10 points to 4.
Talk about the run against play. That's what happened then. The South Island, it's come a long way out. They came a long way to play this game here in Opahiki Stadium. It's come a long way in the park too. There you go, he starts it off. Beautiful run. He drills them in. It comes back to him. Ellison, look, he'd still had a bit more work to do. More blue, I should say white Auckland players in that picture, but it's just the footwork, the two-hand carry there, the refusal to give up. Man, as all halfbacks do, put that ball down. Ali Ellison.
Yeah, brilliant play. Ellison, one of the 3 Otago players in this side today. And Ali Ellison, a Southern Zone Scorpions player from 2017 in the under-15s. And here's Uase. So touched on 9 goals. He's kicked, let's have a look here, 20 goals in the 4 games so far. Mapu Uase. He's a full rep player for the Canterbury Bulls as well last season. He looked well at home at that level too, and he's converted very nicely there too to get the South Island in touch again. 10 points to 6. Wonderful try to Ellison.
That's a good day for it. Besides the win, the ground has been a good one to play some good open football on. The weather's been playing its part in terms of the lack of rain. It's a little bit slow in coming back to kick the ball off. Auckland White, remember they're 1 player short today, but what that does is it helps with the interchanges amongst the big men. We've seen them do a good job so far.
Well, that's right. The big men for Auckland White are going to have to be putting in the harder yards today. Now, Tahunu is still out there. Haraway fields the kickoff. And now Kyle Amer. Oh! Kyle Amer, not the biggest prop around Monty, but I tell you what, he's tough. He was hit hard there, and there's some big shots coming in at the moment from Auckland White. Jack Skipper felt one then. Haraway back into dummy half now. Faifale. He's got excellent footwork for the centre position. He's got an offload too. And Duggan, former West Coaster, gets his hands on the ball. Now Saki. Saki's not shying away from any hard yards, is he, Monty?
Oh, tough carry. Great play of the ball as a result.
And Duggan thought about offloading in the tackle after making a good 15 metres. Kyle Amer. And now Haraway again. Set up the last try. Uase's in space. Big overlap here. And it's Ellison. Oh, he throws that. He throws that to the ocean. That was a mile forward.
I think he went the wrong way. Should have gone right first, then you would have had a number of people inside. And saying that, still overplayed that one then. Beautiful work here. You see, they kept the ball in hand. It was the face ball originally. Uase, I think he should have gone right. But that pass, I don't know what he was thinking. Put the boot to ball. He knew he's not happy at all. Ali Ellison, not happy. Tell you what, though, run against play. It all come down from that man by Fale. It was the carry that he did, which won the set, and as a result, they got onto some open territory.
Just wondering whether fitness is coming in now, Monty, as well, with 12 minutes to go before half-time. Let's see if the Auckland White team can lift on defence. That was Seamal with a hard carry. And now Masters is out there, Leon Masters, for his first touch. Interesting player, the only Northcote Tigers player in the Auckland White side. So good to see Leon Masters. He's been coached by David Barner. Kauhiva with his hands on the ball. Watch used as a decoy. Almost intercepted by the winger, Tatu. And it's still there. In fact, it might even be a restarted count.
Let go! Hold, go, 0.
It was Petalo playing the ball. Now Watts. Good tackle from Duggan. Copybook right around the ankles. How good was that tackle from Brandon Smith the other night?
Oh, I loved it. One-on-one, big man on little man, and little man won.
Here comes Masters. Leon Masters skipping through tackles. Yeah, and he did really well to hold the ball there, Leon Masters, in his first game in this competition. Now, there goes TQ from dummy half. And he's having to go back.
TQ. I like him. The energy. He's a little man, but geez, he punches above his weight. Defence and attack.
Here's Doyle standing wide on the ruck, but he's tackled. 5 metres out, fast play the ball. Seamal dummy half. Here comes Hignick Morgan, now Kauhiva. Kauhiva looks to bring in Cassidy Natano. Tatu came off the wing to make a good spot. First attempt. Now they pluck the short side. Hignick Morgan. No, it's been through the hands there of Petalo. And the opportunity goes begging.
Well, it was a short ball. Watts, he was open. He was unmarked. There was no one in front of him. It was a short ball. Hignan here. There you go. You see, Watts was the man. It was just a short ball you needed. On those occasions, you get a little bit excited and you love throwing the long ball. But he's been good today. Hignan Morgan doing a bit of work. Been pretty smart with the ball in hand. Came down the short side. Nice little play. But it was a short ball that was on. Big defensive set. Equally as big for this South Island side as getting out and getting down the other end of the field.
There's Tatu straight away. Gets some pretty keen defence on him. Petalo in there. Keen to make up for that error. And it could be a penalty. No, says referee Parkinson. So play continues. Skipper. Hard meters again. It's Armosa in there making a tackle alongside Ezekiel Stark. By Fale. No space for Fale that time. He was looking for it, Monty.
Quick leg speed.
Very much so. Haraway now aimer. Aims up into that Auckland White defence. Duggan at dummy up. I think that penalty was coming. That Auckland White is slowing down too much there for referee Parkinson's liking.
Well, just with under 10 minutes to go in this game and getting this position, you can see a few different body languages from Auckland White here, which means that if the South Island team get down this end, make them pay, starve them with position, maybe get some points before this break, this could be their game.
Oh, Fale gives it to Tuli, who's taking the first carry. I reckon the South Island can smell an opportunity here to come back into this game big time as Via.
You play one more to middle and come back to Tuli. That's how much I rate and how much you should be using him.
Tuli underused, I think, by the South Island in this competition so far. Now they're going to spin it early in the count as Oasi is up from fullback. They're looking for space out wide. Skipper couldn't create that space, but good defence from Auckland White. They drifted across nicely. Now Wilson. Wilson is straight through. Kean Wilson. Great try. And the South Island are right in it now.
We just mentioned that if they can do something with the ball, we can see the tide change a little bit. The body language from Auckland White hasn't been the same. It's been a little bit negative. They are tiring a little, one man short. They played down the right, but look at this run, nothing really on. He went between two of the biggest men on the field. The tackle tech wasn't quite there. The eyes weren't on the target site. Where the eyes go, the shoulder follows. By doing that, they went to ground. One more to beat at the end, and he's done a fine job.
Well,
Keon Wilson.
Yeah, Keon Wilson been one of the better performers in the South Island team. A real hard-working back rower. Canterbury 18s player from last year. And he scored a try last week as well. In fact, he scored tries in 3 of the 5 games now. And it's Oase with, again, a handy conversion attempt here. And this will give the South Island the lead. Yeah, just noticed a bit of not much intensity in that Auckland White defence at the moment, Monty. Get your thoughts on that one as to how to get that back. So there is the conversion going over, 12 points to 10. The South Island take the lead.
Yeah, just for that Auckland team shutting off on occasion, just when they think the sets are over and they're going to get not the normal last play options. We're going a little bit wider, and I think that's just throwing this back into their match, and you're thinking about the energy levels, the petrol tanks, now with position favouring the South Island side a little bit more. Anything can happen. They take the lead now with 6 minutes to go in play. Impressive.
I think Auckland White still look good with the ball when they have possession, Monty, but it's just defensively in the last 5 minutes where they've just fallen off. So let's see if that can return for them as Thule plays the ball. And that's Skipper. Skipper on his own 20. Tatu. Completions quite low from both teams. Only 54% for the South Island, 69% for Auckland White. Now that's Duggan. Now Faifale looking to look for some space behind the ruck, and that's excellent play for the South Island.
Right in behind the ruck in that block hole. It's a courage line, and he ran at that pace. Fearless.
Yeah, Faifale. He is a great to watch, isn't he?
Well, it's a travesty that this ball isn't coming out to his left a little bit more. You've got Thule inside, Faifale. I just think they're not being utilised enough. I know normally you like passing right to left, but this side it seems to go the opposite and pass left to right. But love to see those boys combining a little bit more.
Well, there's Fa'avia. Really like him too. George Fa'avia. Into the 20, fast play the ball, look out, here they come again, it's Faifale once more. Watts has him, alongside Petalo. But he'll get to his feet quickly to play it as Haraway. Gives it to Duggan now, Fa'avia once more. Aimer, who's a ball-playing prop. Aimer. South Island would love to score another one before half-time. That's Duggan driving close to the line. Aimer into dummy half, Haraway. Haraway, the captain, there is space there, Haraway, he's there, he's got it down, and it's a 3rd consecutive try for the South Island. Boy, they're on top right now, 16-10.
Well, you think we're in the South Island, just tell me where we are again, Glenn. Where are we? We're in Auckland? Because the crowd just erupted. Where did they come from? Got reason to erupt too, because they come here, beautiful feet, look at that, excellent work. Tula Kiono got across and got the ball down. But I tell you what, we mentioned going to left. They did that earlier on, but they had to set up a little bit wrong. They needed to have Faifale on the outside on the sweep, and that man Tuli coming back on the hard line. And I think if they can do that a little bit more, they're going to get a lot of joy from that. But they're going each side. They're spreading the ball. They're getting that tired defensive line of the Auckland White under all sorts of trouble.
Well, it's just fitness and enthusiasm which is coming through in the South Island team at the moment.
Auckland White's technique is just a little bit off. They're not sticking. It's been the difference.
So Oase to give the South Island an 8-point lead, which he's done successfully. 18 points to 10. Let's have a look at Haraway again, who's been, again, one of maybe the 5 or 6 key players that we mention regularly in the South Island team, Monty, who's been really influential. We're talking Oase, we're talking Faifale, we're talking Fa'avia, Aimer, now Haraway, Thule, and Wilson. There's a good half a dozen good, hard-working players in this South Island team.
There are, and just more than hard-working too. They've got a bit of ability, as we see Francis Malley. You mentioned legends of the game, the legend of the Warriors, New Zealand Warriors, and also St. Helens. Won many a title with them overseas. underneath Daniel Anderson both times.
Oh, no way. That's been dropped in the in goal. And Thule, oh, gee whiz. That is not good for the South Island after all the hard work they've got and achieved coming back into this game.
This is why I'm not a coach. This is why I'm not a coach, because it just hurts. This is a coach killer. You know, we mentioned the talented players we've got in the side, and Tuli is one of them. Both men are to blame for that one. Then, of course, it's Tuli Akiono who put him onto the ball. He's got to run forward. He's got to put him onto that ball well.
So now let's see if Auckland White can grab something. After what's been a pretty flat period for them. 45 seconds to do it. Starks. Ezekiel Starks. Here they come once more. It's Kauhiva. Kauhiva, what's the timing? It's been lost. The timing goes astray, and there's the error.
Well, it's lazy from Watts. It was never going to be his ball. He had a grab at it. He knew there was an opportunity lost for this Auckland White side just before the break. They could have struck there.
Wow, a very good half of football as it's turned out for the South Island, who were being soundly beaten in the early stages, but came back with 3 converted tries, and they have an excellent lead on the scoreboard at halftime. It's the South Island leading 18 points to 10.
A turbulent season has produced new combinations, the rise of rookies, and the return of veterans.
Can you believe it?
All armed with an equal chance
Oh, no, he does it!
to impress. A new look grid,
What a race!
new colours, new faces.
Unbelievable.
Repco Supercars Championship, live on Sky Sport. Coverage brought to you by Repco.
Gosh, well, when I first met Ella, she wanted to be a runner.
You know, I did really enjoy swimming, but then I found running was really, really difficult, obviously after having my leg amputated. And then I just really started to enjoy swimming more, and running was like more out of the picture than swimming was.
This is sweat. This is pain, precision, power, perfection. This is your dream, your nightmare. This is anger, frustration, tears. This is raw. This is 6 a.m. starts, 5 a.m., 4 a.m. This is dedication. This is obsession. This is never giving up, ever. This is being out there on your own. This is togetherness. This is the spotlight. This is fame. This is fortune. This is the life. This is Monaco, London, Miami, Milan, Paris, Shanghai. This is jet set and jet lag. This is non-stop. This is 100 miles an hour. Nah, this is 157.2 miles an hour. This is heroics. This is rebellion. This is the future. This is immortality. This is quiet. This is loud. This is glory. This is every surface, every shot, every emotion, everywhere. ATP Tour. This is tennis.
You ready, JK?
I can't wait.
How can you not be ready?
The Breakdown team are back.
And once again, it is an all-star cast.
That's Sir John Kerwin, Mills Muliaina.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
With their expert analysis
This is a sprint. You know, you want to be out there week in, week out.
into the national game.
It's just about getting mentally prepared. 100%, that's the most important thing.
The best of the best. We talk about it all the time here in New Zealand, how good we are and can be.
Breakdown, where rugby matters. Monday, live, Sky Sport 1.
Yes, 18 points to Auckland White team in the second half, but in the first half, Mighty Beaton, they look great.
Yeah, look, we mentioned it before, big players, big bodies in motion, but using the ball, that's always hard to beat. We know them. Ball always beats the man, but when you've got both big men like this little guy, actually, Navo Doyle, he's been scamming, he's been great, I've been enjoying following him over the whole series.
Love this try from Allison, a real team try. Haraway with the offload and the tackle, Allison. This try is as good as an S Club 7 song, eh?
Oh, I don't know if it's quite as sweet as an S Club 7 song, but you know what is sweet is the way these young men have been playing. They've been very good. Look, South Island, they've up against it in terms of what we're doing. And that run right there, that try, you know, slight in stature, but in terms of running, penetrating and scoring a try, did a great job. Once again, Haraway, he's been great today.
He's been fantastic. Named to start at hooker, but basically been playing in the halves. The captain, the 19-year-old from the Hornby Panthers. All of those tries from the South Island have been converted by Uase. Just the one conversion for Dukes Kauhiva. So 18 points to 10. You've got to give the South Island props. As we look at some stats, more possession for Auckland White, but the completion rate, well, it's actually interesting to see that Auckland White's completion rate is a bit higher, but it's really just a lack of their defensive intensity. Missed tackles, for instance, is the big one there, Monty, isn't it? Look at that.
Yeah, I think so, because quite often they're going into contact very strong with the shoulders, you know, wanting to hurt and disrupt with that. But the only problem is they're not sticking with a lot of it. And by doing that, makes it a little bit awkward. Whoa! Look at that hairdo. That's making me jealous.
18 points to 10 it is to the South Island. We'll be back for the second half right after this.
A new coach ushers in a new season.
That is exactly what the Warriors need. I think it'll be a great signing.
Your mighty Warriors are ready to defy impossible.
I'm excited. And I hope you are too. In 2021, we're all in.
Coverage brought to you by Bunnings Warehouse.
Introducing the Miracle Chef Air Fryer Oven. The full oven that can air fry 75% more than traditional air fryers. What's the secret? Our stainless airflow racks and 1500 watts of rapid air technology fries food with a whirlwind of superheated air for that great crispy taste without all the added fat and calories. Air fried chicken strips, wings and tasty sea salt curly fries. And all made with that amazing fried food taste without the guilt and up to 70% less calories from fat compared to deep frying. And here's exciting news. The Miracle Chef Air Fryer Oven is a chef-quality air fryer, rotisserie, and a food dehydrator all in one. It features a state-of-the-art touchscreen with 10 presets. With one touch, you can rotisserie, dehydrate, air fry, roast, bake, use it as a pizza oven, grill, toast, and reheat. And all accessories are dishwasher safe, so cleanup is a breeze. The Miracle Chef replaces over $1,500 in appliances. But you won't pay $1,500, not even $500. Call Global Shop Direct or go online now, and you can get the Miracle Chef Air Fryer Oven for the low price on your screen. But this deal gets even better. Call now and get bonus number 1, the extra-large rotating stainless mesh basket. Amazing for French fries and street nuts. Bonus number 2, our stainless rotisserie spit. Perfect for restaurant-style rotisserie chicken and bacon-weaved stuffed turkey. Bonus number 3, we're also including 8 stainless skewers. Carve them table style or serve the whole skewer. Bonus number 4, we'll also include our entire Miracle Chef Air Fryer Oven Library. All 3 books included with your order today. And Miracle Chef comes with Global Shop Direct's 30-day money-back guarantee. You get everything you see here, all for this one incredible price. Don't miss out on this incredible TV offer. Order your Miracle Chef Air Fryer Oven today.
Human, just another type of animal.
Jeez.
Take this, take that. That's our animal.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah. Get something in the water.
What a lovely day.
David Willey, keeping his eyes on the ball.
Primed and ready for the white-hot crucible of the subcontinent.
Another massive hit into the crowd.
Going head-to-head with the Jewels of India.
Bowled him. What a ball to get first up.
Each side stacked with star power.
This is just sensational from the Indian cricket team.
England Tour of India, 3rd ODI. Tomorrow, Sky Sport 2.
Second half all set here. Francis Malley, the coach of the Auckland White team, knows his side's got a big task ahead of them in the second half. They trail by 8 and they're playing into a strong easterly breeze in the second half. 3 tries to 2 it is. South Island team in front. After what was a wonderful end to the first half as Dukes Kauhiva gets play underway once again.
That'll give you an indication of the win. The ball just holding up there. You mentioned Francis Malley. I think you're saying at half-time, don't stop moving. If you got the ball, make sure you push up and with the ball carrier and defence keep moving too, shutting it down from the inside. That's going to be the call from Francis.
Yeah, I think they'll just want a good defensive set, something they haven't managed to produce at all in the last 10 to 15 minutes of the first half. Now Saki, good run.
Beautiful feet, late feet, just to evade our fire.
Duggan into dummy half. They've got a good roll on here. This is Worthington hitting the line. Ben Worthington. Another player from Otago, originally from Clyde in central Otago, now Haraway. With the kick to finish the set. Awkward bouncing ball here, picked up by Cassian Natano. A great set of 6 to start the second half, Monty.
Well, the level's picked up, the energy is high. It seems to be coming from both sides now. What can they do defensively? That's going to be the key. Is that a second effort? Not called.
Zamosa coming forward for Auckland Whites.
Get square 20. Hold. Don't milk it. Go through.
There he is, playing the ball. Now R4, who's back out there to start the second half, the captain of this Auckland White side. 10 carries in the first half, and there's a little error from Victor R4, and George Fa'avia has got that error out of his big opposite number.
And look at the energy, the claps, the pats on the back from this South Island side. Great start from them. Plenty of energy with the ball. Defensively sound as well. And that's going to be the difference. Don't forget the 8 points up.
Now, that's one of those, just on the replay, definitely one of those 50-50 ones that on another day could be ruled a strip. But it went against Auckland White on this occasion. As Amar off the back of the scrum. Pass goes to ground, but it's picked up nicely by Faifale. Now Uase. Mapu Uase. Still there. Super run. Once more by the fullback. Faifale has a little nudge. And where's this one going to be picked up? It's been picked up by Auckland Whites. And the opportunity to Amar. How did he get it? Kyle Amar has got the try. There were strips everywhere there, Monty.
Wow. Just need that replay to just get an understanding of what happened. It all happened so quickly. It was back and forth. Just heard play on, play on, play on. And one side did. Now it's the South Island side. Just made sure they're victorious. They went down the left. They came. There was a bit of a hand on the ball then.
Yeah.
On the ground. I thought Navajo knocked the ball on then, but it was play on. Dropped the ball. You got to be present, got to be ever present in this time to be successful. Kyle Lammer, got to be Johnny on the spot, and he was.
4th try of the competition for Kyle Lammer. And now Uase, who's ditched the headgear, and it's, again, a nice, comfortable angle, and he's got a breeze blowing behind him. There's Mapu Uase. It's waved away this time. He hasn't got that one. Wow, bit of a miss there from Uase. You wouldn't expect that. 22 points to 10.
Bit of a shame. Could have been 14. The buffer would have been nice. They've got the win at the back, high energy levels, and probably the run of the green right now too, as we see the Auckland White side nice and slow coming back. Probably not what you want. They need a big set here defensively. They need the leaders stand up. Bit of chat, get the comms going.
Good to see Kyle Lammer scoring another try. We were down in Christchurch recently, ran into Frank Endicott, who, of course, you know well, Monty. And he was telling us that Kyle Amer is the grandson of a Kiwi. So he's got good rugby league bones, says Kyle Amer, number 20 for the South Island. Duggan into dummy half, Faifale.
Bit bunched the South Island side at the moment, which means the defensive line can just compress in, which makes it harder to get through.
Tatu.
Oh, go, 4.
Duggan once more. Here's the try scorer, Amer. Smart rugby league player. Wearing 20, playing a prop in this game. Fast play the ball. Duggan rolls away to the left. There's the kick from Haraway. It's well weighted, but it eventually goes down to Cassimatano. And again, it's a tough set of 6 coming up for Auckland White.
Oh, he's a thinker, Haraway. Had a bit of shape on the left. I thought they were going to put the ball in the hands. He looked at it. He threw it. Decided, no, I'm going to put the ball, boots the ball as well. And unfortunately for them, get marched down the other end now. Auckland White with an opportunity after a penalty. Relieve a bit of pressure.
They needed something for sure. Auckland White. Well, they really got to be the next scorers, Monty. Can't really concede another try, and this is Tauhini. Whangarei East Hawks player. Coming in on the angled run this time, Watts, but that's a good tackle there from Tuli. But Watts, look at that leg drive.
Post-contact meters, Navo Doyle, he's got to be the man to set this team alight. Going to get this go forward, especially off the back of repeat sets with this penalty. Navajo Doyle, it's time to step up. He's been great for this side.
Well, Watts got the first try of the game. But back-to-back penalties now for Auckland White. This is ruled a dangerous tackle on Watts from Haraway, who lifted the bigger player. Now Afua. Duggan's making some excellent tackles close to the ruck. Doyle gives Watts another chance.
It's the same play from 40 metres up the field.
Fast play the ball. Doyle's got space to have a little dab here. Now Auckland White have got a good roll on. Hicknick Morgan into dummy half. This is Masters. Leon Masters. Inside the 10. Hicknick Morgan into dummy half. Via's got him, as has Kyle Amer, who's making tackles everywhere. That's 21 tackles to him. Kauhiva with the kick. Oh, it's ricochet. Beautiful hands, Cassidy Natano. Now Ulese. Oh, he's knocked it on. Oh, gee. Just lacking the polish on the end of the set.
Cassidy Natano, the hands of the man. I tell you what, I was mentioning Navajo Doyle. When he goes, you've got to push up with him. He's got the ability to really hurt sides. The hands of Cassidy Natano, but that just hits you. That hurts you. Ulese.
Masaluse from Howick. Oh, and all those back-to-back penalties, those are the times you've really got to score points, Monty.
I tell you, Navajo Doyle, he's got to push with them. And he's got options. He's got people pushing up and putting the defence in 2 minds. He can create.
We're looking for more defensive work from this Auckland White team. As the South Island come away through Tatu once more. 12 metres inside the half. Saki, 4, making back-to-back tackles. Doing a good job too as he drags the winger sideways. Duggan, Haraway. Taken strongly there, number 10, that's Tulia Kiono. Wearing 10, who started the second half. Prop. Haraway with the kick, straight down to Oscar Amosa. He's got good footwork, has Oscar Amosa. Scored a couple of brilliant tries in the competition, but we've seen very little of him today in this clash, Monty.
Oh, yeah. Wingers, we've seen plenty of great wingers throughout this whole competition. Even Watts moving in from the wing to the second row. Abundance of great wingers on the edge. We see them coming in now to try to work. Now their forwards push through.
So Uelese now, Tauhinu from a long way back. Saul Tauhinu looking to get some urgency for his team as Doyle gives it to Kauhiva to the line. Dukes Kauhiva hit hard. Good tackle coming from Tuli. Doyle again, that's good play. Onto the right side he goes. There's the kick from Petalo. Uase, who's got the headgear back on now. And Mapuase. Good return of the football.
We've got a bit of an arm wrestle on their hands now. It's been back and forth for the last sort of 5-10 minute period. We expected earlier on, and it just means that Auckland White is still pushing, knocking at that door. Big shots.
That was Masters on skipper. Now here comes Saki. He's been doing some hard carries in the middle of the field. Oh, that's excellent. Faifale. Good tackle from Doyle. That needed to be made.
Oh, Faifale.
Here's Haraway, who's really having a strong game. Lovely weighted kick. He's got the ball. Hard luck for Haraway.
Oh, he's lucky Masters was there just to get a hand on the ball. Obstruct the free pass. Haraway's been great. It's been everywhere. Everything he can to lead the side.
Oh, don't forget, we'll be naming our MVP at the end of this game. I tell you what, Sincere Haraway, number 14, is very close, if not right at the top of that list at the moment.
He's been brilliant. He's been brilliant. You mentioned he's got some other great players in his team. Faifale, what he's been doing, some of these courageous lines back in behind the ruck. By running those, the momentum you get as a result from the next ball carrier coming on the back of that is exponential.
What Auckland White now definitely don't need is an error. Got to get to their kick here. There's Doyle. This is Ezekiel's start, and there's a penalty. So 3 penalties being conceded by the South Island. Penalty counts 4 apiece now. So Auckland White got the last 3. They need to make this count, Monty.
All a little bit slow from Auckland White.
So off R4. Couldn't really get front foot running ball that time, Victor R4. The defence is king from the South Island. Worthington, Wilson, Amer in there. This is Tekiu. Hit hard by Jack Skipper. Keon Wilson over the top. Doyle. When it comes to Nick Morgan, now Kauhiva. Kauhiva tries to get Cassidy Natano in, and he's shrugged off that tackle. Cassidy Natano. Up to the 10 he goes. Great run. He's still got the opportunity to free it up. Great run. Up the middle. Cassidy Natano. Auckland White now. Got to make this count. Watts. Ducking with another important tackle for the South Island. Kauhiva. Now to Doyle. Doyle goes close. And he's held up. Great movement from Auckland White up the field that time.
Good. Now that Doyle coming around the short side, wrapping at the last possible time just to get that extra man. Last tackle now.
So the last play, Hignet Morgan, where's the chase? And Mapuase decides to play the ball, and can he get back into the field to play? He can!
Big play.
You would have thought Auckland White would have pinned the South Island fullback inside the in-goal there for all money, but not to be. Skipper.
It's little moments in the game that go against you. You know, something like that, you get him back in that field of play, you get another repeat set after also 2 sets coming up the field. That's when they have the ability to crack them the line. That's how you get back in the game.
Plenty of venom in this Auckland White defence now. They'll have to force a turnover here. The Auckland, the South Island team have been good with the ball carrying out of their own end. And gee, that was a grass taster, that one. Haraway, they've got to their kick. Now it goes to Amosa, Oscar Amosa, with the return of the football here.
Stand 10, here boys, here!
Cassidy Natano, who made that big bust up the middle of the field to Ulesi.
This run-off was a missed kick from Haraway. That was along the ground. They've got a bit of wind behind them. It's going to be a little bit higher, a bit downfield, a bit more distance.
Corey Cassidy Natano, 25 outs. Dukes Kauhiva. Now number 16 into the game. That's a good carry of the football there from Saulala for Auckland White. And they go on to Kauhiva. Oh, great pass to Alessi. And that try is a good one. Beautifully timed pass from Dukes Kauhiva and Ulese untouched into the corner.
You mentioned the beautifully timed pass. Everything was done right on that short side. If you want to take a short side, you got to do it at pace. You got to get over the advantage line. You got to have that ball in two hands to really make the defenders bite on you, and that's what he did. Beautiful. You watch that, get the ball at pace. No other option but running that inside shoulder that made the defender bite on you. He bites on you. The next one comes in. The face is on. Nice work.
Good try there to Ulese. He was on the try-scoring sheet last week too. And they needed that. It's been a long time between drinks for Auckland White in this game. Remember, this game was played over 70 minutes, so 20 minutes to go as Francis Mele contemplates how he's going to manage this team for the last 20. Tough conversion attempt here for Kauhiva. He is right on the far right side of the field here, kicking into the teeth of this wind.
Yeah, it's taking a long way back.
He's given it a good crack, but it's across the face. So 22-14, the score remains. 4 tries to 3 it is. Goal kicking's been important here. Uasi has kicked 3 of 4. And Auckland White have only converted 1 of their 3 tries. Here's Masu Ulese scoring the try. South Island's coach Archie Jacobs has decided to sub off Kyle Omer for the meantime. And into the contest now, Jack Campbell. Oh, gee whiz, Mosa makes a mistake from the kickoff. Yep, the size says it all, Monty.
Well, there's no shots on Francis Mele right now. I could probably just about hear him as well. Lucky he's a bit of a quiet character. He'll be dealing that within. Jeez, let's go, Mosa. You've got to take that one. It's not easy. But that's now put all the pressure back on your side, as we see Francis Mele. He's always been quite a calm man. Never lets you know how he's feeling in terms of being under pressure, taking those kicks he knows all about.
Well, big moment in the game now for Auckland White. They must stop the South Island from scoring here. There's Harawai, who's been influential. Now Uase. Uase goes close, but Uase. He's held up over the line now.
Time off, fellas. Easy, boys. We tackle 2.
Go back to the 10 to continue the set.
On the 10, mate.
It's good watching the South Island players here, figuring out a strategy, what to do, how to seal the deal. As Duggan gives it out to Leah Kiono. Just a few metres out once again as Duggan gives it to Worthington. Lovely pass to Wilson. Not many hands from the lock forward there. Wilson, they keep it on the short side. That's Allison with a cutout pass. And now it is Saki. But again, excellent Auckland White defence that time. Like the way they shut down the space there for the winger. Allison. And referee says Auckland White can start their set on their 10.
Yeah, never really on. He had a go. It's been scheming all day, Haraway. He's been good. Tried it, didn't quite come off, but now it's what they can do with their line speed, get off their line, really peak the Auckland team back here. Good run.
A good strong run. Jack Campbell wearing 19 now, another Cantabrian in the South Island team. Tauhinu. That's number 16 rather for Auckland White. Metanoa Saulala. Last play, it's been a hard set here for Auckland White as they look to bring it out off their own end as Kauhiva. Maybe an attacking set. That's surely been played it, and it is a new set. And Cassian Tatano could open up for the fullback. He's still there. He's got great footwork. Cassian Tatano. Oh, that's hard luck. Play on is the call. Petalo picks up the ball, and Auckland White could bust forward here. Here comes Saulala once more. Auckland White, another try would really close this contest up. Kauhiva! Petalo has got the ball still. Uelese, there's it is! It's the try that Auckland White were looking for. And it is down that right again, where they have gained success, 22-18.
Kauhiva, love the way he plays straight, direct. He plays on inside shoulders, which means that they lock in on him. Once they bite, they know the next defenders follow. Once they do that, you know where the options, where the holes are. Plays it nicely, comes over the line, plays nice and straight. There was 2 balls then. I'm not too sure what happened there in terms of the bobble, but it was play on. Peace of mind's come around and get a little bit closer. You mentioned the kicks haven't been the best today. It made it a little bit easier for Kauhiva. He threw that nice ball to begin with.
So Alessi gets a double. South Island's coach Archie Jacobs now knows his team's got a real fight on their hands now. Particularly if Dukes Kauhiva can convert this try. Flags are up, so 22-20. Game on now. Absolutely no question about it, Monty Beetham.
Oh, that's what we wanted. We mentioned that both these two teams still had a chance after today's game. If they win today, whoever is lucky enough to do so, or deserves the win, I should say, as Central Districts lose tomorrow against Waikoa Bay, one of these guys could find themselves in the final. But first, work to do now in this arm wrestle. Auckland White versus the South Island.
Narrow way to restart play. This time Amosa makes no mistake. Masters a dummy half. Good defence that time from Duggan, from Allison. Doyle. Now R4. Forced to play big minutes. That's his 14th hit up. Made 16 tackles. Kyle Amer, the highest tackler in the game so far. Not on the field at the moment. He's made 26 to Manila Watts. Doyle into dummy half once more. Morgan. That's Kauhiva. Looks for Petalo. Julius Petalo. He's had a hand on both of the tries that Auckland might have scored out on that right flank. Kauhiva, who's coming more into the game now, but he's kicked that one straight down to Uasi's throat. Nice, comfortable take. And here comes Uasi to start the set.
Oh, interesting times now. South Island struggling to get back on side. By doing that, you're not getting numbers behind the ball. Doesn't have the ball carry at all, too. No one taking off the extra defenders when you go to the line. That's better, pushing with this player there.
Oh, Saki making 15 metres comfortably there. Line speed on defence once again for Auckland White. Struggling here as Faifale looks to take advantage once more. Alisala, Faifale. Duggan into dummy half. Allison, ball playing. Was good on that occasion as Skipper takes the tackle. Saki rather. Now it's Allison. Long pass to Haraway.
Left side, good.
Attacking kick for Tatu to chase. Beautifully taken by Uelese. And Uelese is away. Oh, great pass to Kauhiva. Kauhiva taken on the halfway.
Hold. Go one.
Doyle now to Watts. Hits the line nice and hard.
Got to play it.
Watts to his feet. Oh, there's big speed up the middle there from Tekil, who wasn't held in the tackle.
And the offload.
Picked up by Hignick Morgan. Now to Masters. Start. This is Ezekiel Start. This is great play from Auckland White. Now all of a sudden, it looks like the South Island might be tiring a fraction. Doyle from dummy half. Nice hands from Hignick Morgan. Haraway's got him. Doyle from dummy half. Now Watts. Watts tries to barge over. They've got him wrapped up though. Watts, did he get it down? Hang on, hold the phone. He's got it down. The try is awarded. 24-22, and it's Tolomanila Watts with a second try of the game.
How good. We just mentioned before, you've got to get these guys on the edge. The opportunity to do what they do and do it well. Watts, he's had some big carries throughout the day. He's got a nice palm too, right-hand fend. He's down that right edge. Never hope. Look at that. This time was the left-hand fend. Took 4 players there. You got to really stop that ball. How did he get that down? Really hard to tell. Look at that. Just the leg drive. Refusal to give up. Got that ball down. And then all smiles, Glenn.
Yeah, that's impressive finishing from Watts. 4 players in there. And he got it down there. Parky Parkinson, the referee, right there. And all of a sudden, it's been a huge momentum shift. So the South Island took the lead with the first try of the game through Watts, and now they've retaken the lead through Watts. Now Kauhiva. Again, it's a tough conversion attempt from that side of the field. The wind strong, and he's really trying to use it, and he's waved it away, but you can see the bend on that one. 24-22. That is 3 tries in a row now to Auckland White.
Impressive. Remember, they're 1 player down. Throughout the whole game, they've been 1 short into a pretty strong wind to the second half. You see Coach Max Brown from the South Island sparking some instruction, some order, some words of encouragement.
Well, Kyle Amer has just come back onto the field after having the last 10 minutes for a breather, and he restarts play. So influential player back on there now, Monty, is Tauhinu. 10 minutes to go, and Saul Tauhinu almost gets through. Oh, there's keenness in these leg dives now, and these runs is Saulala. Saulala with a great run. Oh, Saulala's been an injury-free game up to this point. And unfortunately, Saulala from Otahu has come a cropper. Let's don't forget, folks, we've got another game coming up very shortly. Northland, Auckland Blue. Northland have not won a game. Auckland Blue won all of theirs. That could be an interesting clash coming up in Whangarei very soon. And then at 5 o'clock this afternoon, Raiders against the Warriors. Don't forget the build-up. Game day starting at 4:30 here on Sky Sport 4. We hope you can stay with us throughout the day as the Warriors play Canberra in Canberra.
Yeah, I'll be joining Goran, Adam Blair, Richie Barnett, and myself bringing you that build-up. Looking forward to that one.
Of course, Central Districts play Waikoa Bay tomorrow to complete round 5 of the NZRL National 20s competition. Yeah, going to be an interesting clash, that one this afternoon. No, Chanel Harris-Tavita. Gee, played well last week, Monty.
Oh, he's been great. He's been a good boy. And Victor Four has been good today as well. You mentioned the captain for Auckland White. His brother Bunty gets a start tonight against a very good Canberra side, full of internationals, full of forwards that play really well. If we look at all the games so far this season, it's just round 3. He gets a start, and I think it's going to be won or lost again in that middle of the field.
Yeah, Bunty Afo getting the start, of course, with Jermaine Tonoa Brown out suspended. So it looks like there's some concern here for Metanoia Saulala. It looks like he's done something to his right knee there. Of course, Ardmore airstrip is nearby. It's not a bad day to go gliding, Monty.
Oh, it's a beautiful day. I tell you what, I think it's a bit safer on the ground here, playing the great game of rugby league than doing that up in the air. Francis Malley looks a lot more relaxed. The shoulders have come down just a little as he's witnessed his side come back into this match.
Well, Auckland White, remember, have started the game with only 16 players. Now they're down to 15 players, Marty, for the last 10 minutes. So R4 will play the ball, and we're back underway. Watts. 2 tries for him today. Doyle, Hignett Morgan, Tauhinu. Good tackle coming in from number 15 there, Callum Donaldson, who's on for the South Island now. Hignett Morgan once more. Ball playing back rower.
Okay, last one, boys.
Last tackle now.
Hold! Go!
Doyle gives it to Kauhiva. There's numbers here. Masters, oh, he needed to shift that. Leon Masters still there. That's Tekiel. Tekiel shrugs off tackles. But opportunity went begging once again.
It's been good today, Leon Masters. First taste of it, last game of the round. Playing a bit of a bitzer role. At time having their strikes get their ball off.
I tell you, from an Auckland White's perspective, it probably wasn't the worst idea to run it on the last like that, Monty. I mean, they're starting to set deep inside their own half here, but Faifale, look out! He's got one player to beat! This could be sensational! Faifale still going! Oh, hit hard eventually, what a run!
How many tackle busts or misses did he just execute there in that short period of time with only limited players defensively too?
Aimer now into the line. Oh, Faifale, that was superb as Duggan. Into dummy half once again. Here is Haraway. Campbell it is, tackle. Inside the 10. Jack Campbell. Here's Haraway sniping around dummy half. Uase, there's a chance here. Oh, Uase! He's short and he had that winger open.
You've got to give that.
Uase. Haraway and... we are just holding our breaths. And Watts looked like he might be injured. Let's have a look at Faifale's run.
Oh, the leg speed. Courageous lines he's had all day. This time he goes straight between the B and C defender.
Here's Uase. Uase, this time he has the try. Mapuase. Off that huge run from Faifale. Has got the try in the South Islander back in front.
Once again, I swear that we're down in the South Island. The crowd erupted. The support for the Southerners, for the South Island team, as we go back to the run first. Faifale, the speed, the runs he's had today, able to contribute for the side's been unreal. Look at that, the swerves, the evasion. I'm going left, I'm going right. You know what, I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it as quick as I can, Glenn.
And then Haraway got the ball to Uase. Brilliant play once again from Sincere Haraway. And Uase just got there after almost losing it.
Let's talk about Haraway for a moment then. He's been brilliant. He's had a hand in everything today, even opportunities. If you think about the South Island side, they got themselves back into the match in the back end of the first half. It's because Haraway was coming up with some decisions, some game management decisions that you wouldn't normally take. He took risks, and it's come up trumps so far.
Well, important kick here. Uase. Two tries today, 3 goals. In fact, that's his first try of the game. He's scored tries in all the games so far. And this kick here is important. Can he give his team a 4-point buffer with 5 minutes to play? It's away. So, there's a chance for the South Island, well, there's a chance rather for Auckland White to win the game. 26-24.
Well, it's going to be an exciting end. It's gone back and forth. It's been a great game. One worthy of a semi-final. And it could end up being a semi-final too. Indirectly, of course.
Remember, the loser of this game will not make the final. And the winner of this game could still make the final, depending on results of other matches this weekend. Now, here's a good run from Skipper. Ball security is imperative now for the South Island. They don't want to make any errors, especially inside their own half. Here's Faifale. No room for the Nagini centre that time. Aimer. Exactly who you want to have the hands on the ball right now as we're inside the last 5 minutes. 4.5 to go. 35-minute halves. That's Haraway. He's been brilliant in this game. Now Tuli. Tuli taken by Watts. Here comes Haraway sneaking away off dummy half. Still there, but it's been lost. Well, they got keen there, the South Island. Couldn't get to their kick.
Oh, he's been great all day. And I know he's been, throwing caution to the wind, but I think he's got to play the kicking game. He's just got to get to a kick. They put the pressure on him. They've got the lead up. He's been great.
Well, a repeat set there, somehow in way, shape or form would have been brilliant. Now Tahinu. Tahinu tries to run right over Duggan.
Play the ball.
Doyle, here comes R4.
Come in.
8 metres inside their own half. It's Doyle. Once more to Masters. There's a space on the left there. The winger back in defensive line a little bit sucky. But last play now. They're still 50 metres out. What's they going to do? Kauhi with a crossfield kick. Tatu under it here for the South Island. And the set will start on the 20. Here's Faifale. Faifale here with another probing run. He's been brilliant in the second half.
18 head-ups. He has been immense. I think that's the almost, that's the second highest carries. No, that is the highest carries in the game, and his carries have been decisive. His carries have made a huge difference in where his team is standing and what he's been able to do as a result of his runs.
Here's Fa'avia with a fantastic run up the centre again. George Fa'avia. Kyle Aimer into dummy half on this occasion. Still there for the South Island. That's Allison playing it out to Uase. Mapu Uase. Still there, and Allison. Good scracky tackle from Watts. Last play now for the South Island. Now, what are they going to do with this kick here? Haraway's going to run it, is he? No, he is going to kick, and it's bounced nicely there for Ulese. And Ulese's got 2 tries in the game so far. We'll start this set, but they're still deep inside their own territory.
They come down to defence. What have they got coming up their line? Keeping this Auckland White side out of striking distance. Good run, separating 2 defensive players.
More so it was. They'll probably get one more set after this one, I reckon. Auckland White, the starters tackled. At some stage they're going to have to chance their arm. R4 up to the halfway goes the captain. Who's calling the shots here? It's Doyle to Kauhiva. Kauhiva kick and chase. Kauhiva, and it's Uase who gets there. 90 seconds, Monty.
Oh, Kauhiva. He needed to try and chance his arm. Uase was there. It's been good today.
That's Campbell. Campbell now Tatu. Auckland White only have 12 in the defensive line at the moment. One of their players is down in back play. I think it might be Kauhiva. Here's Haraway. Forward pass. That's the error they were looking for.
Well, we mentioned Coach Killis. Didn't get much worse than that one.
Oh, and it was our man, Haraway. Oh, I tell you what, was that forward, mate? I don't know.
Ball. Maybe influenced by the sideline.
Well, on that replay, you'd have to say Kyle Aimer and Sincere Haraway touch unlucky with that one.
Oh, yeah, but you just can't get into that situation. You can't let it be so fine, so close to call.
So Auckland White now have possession. Full set of 6 inside the South Island's half with 40 seconds to go. It's going to take something special from someone. Oh, no, Cassidy Natano's dropped it on, and goes Kyle Aimer. That should just about do it for the South Island, you'd think. The clock won't be enough for Auckland White. Callum Donaldson.
No passes needed. Dummy half runs are fine.
Faifale. They don't need anything else other than wind this clock down, and they've only got 10 seconds left.
It's a work ethic on that kid, Faifale. He's been immense.
Here's Haraway, who's been brilliant too. Fa'avia. George Fa'avia going close. Time almost up. George Fa'avia. Last play of the game, and that'll do it. The South Island have got the win. Well, it's not often you see the South Island or other teams outside of Auckland beating the Auckland sides, but the South Island have got there. And look at what it means to Auckland White. Losing is never easy, but it's a very happy South Island side on what's been a very competitive match. And he's with Modi Beath.
Well, Sincere, you don't look as happy as I thought you would be with a great win against the Auckland White side today.
I hit my leg at the end, bit sore, but real proud of the boys' efforts. It was such a hard game. Credit to that Auckland team. They kept us going, kept us moving, and it was just about the finish.
Well, it's a credit to you in that first half, trying things out of the norm to get your side back into this, that the onus you put on yourself, or was that coming from the sideline to chance your arm a little bit more?
Nah, because I was originally a hooker, but our other half, he got bit by a spider, so he couldn't actually walk. So, so he got put in half and then just had to change my role because, it was quite good though, but a bit different. I wish I could be in the middle though, just running the ball and stuff. But it was all good because didn't have to do much tackling.
Well, you had a very good onlooker down there, and Christian Pesse, who was obviously very excited with the win. Any words for him back home?
Nah, shout out Christian. He said he wants us to win this game, and hopefully Waikato beat Central, and he said he'll come play in the finals. But he's doing good though, and I hope he's good, and hope his family's well too. Their brothers all walked up with us at the start of the game. But shout out to Christian though.
Congratulations as a captain, but also 3 points for MVP. How did you feel about having a captain's knockout there today?
Oh, I didn't even know I was going to get that. I thought the number 3 was going to get that. He was mean as run at the second half, but it's honour, I guess.
Have some fun, man. Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, wonderful effort from Sincere Haraway, who gets the full 3 points. They're all chasing Zion Maiu'u from Auckland Blue, who's got the maximum 3 in all 3 games that he's played to date. And we'll see him in action shortly when Auckland Blue played Northland. But good work from Haraway. Uase, aim has been excellent, and Faifale, the other player from the South Island, on our leaderboard at the moment. Let's go down to Mondi, and you've got the beaten captain today, Victor R4, with you.
Well, Victor, commiserations. A great game from yourself and also your team. What'd you put it down to not quite getting the result?
Oh yeah, I was unfortunate today. The boys gave us a good game. We fell short of a lot of boys today. We had 3 on the bench, but I'm proud of the boys. They came out and they gave them a good go. Yeah.
Could you feel the difference? One player short going into the match, and then at the back end of the game, also one player missing as well. So down to 15 at one stage. Makes it difficult for especially big men like you in the middle of the field.
Oh yeah, it was real tough. We got a word from Francis to just keep on pushing and tighten up that middle and just work hard for ourselves. Yeah.
Victor, have you enjoyed this under-20s competition? It's been great seeing you guys on TV, a platform to show your skills.
Yeah, it's been good. A lot of new skills, and it's fun to come out here and play in front of a crowd and a lot of boys our age group, and proud to see them out here, and hopefully in the future I see them up there.
Well, I know Bunty be proud of your performance today. You're looking forward to watching your brother play today.
Yeah, big credit to the boys overseas. Yeah, they're doing good, and it's good to look up to him as a brother.
Thank you, Victor.
Cheers, thank you.
Yes, Victor Arfo, the younger brother of Bunty Arfo. Let's have a look at these highlights. And in the second half, this is Kyle Amos' try. It was just a hot potato there. It was just all being spilled all over the place. And Kyle Amos jumped on it. And that gave the South Island a 22-10 lead. 4th try in a row. But then Auckland White came right back into the contest. And their right edge attack was good. Ulese with that try untouched. Got it back to 22-14, and then he got a second try. Bit of a juggle here from Petalo, but Ulese, good finishing from him. And all of a sudden, Auckland White were right back in this contest. Conversion went over from Kalheven. They were only 2 points behind, and then they actually took the lead with Watts getting his second try of the game too. 4 defenders all around them, but Watts getting it down. But then we saw that fantastic break from Faifale, which ultimately put the South Island in good field position. Uase almost dropped it there, but that was the try that ultimately won the match for the South Island and got them home by 26 points to 24. 5 tries apiece. So just the goal kicking proved the difference. Uase getting 3 from 5 and 2 from 5 for Auckland White. So a very good win here for the South Island. And there's all the love for Christian Pesse. Hopefully he's still watching, and all the best to you, Christian, in your recovery. So let's have a look at the stats. Completion rates were a bit down today from both teams, but the stats on that page fairly even, with Auckland White enjoying marginal possession advantage, but missed tackles hurt them. In fact, they closed right up. It was 2-1 against Auckland White there for a while, but ended up being quite close. But with the score also being close, it was pretty even across our stat sheets on both pages. So there we are. South Island getting the win today by 26-24. And that was their last game of the round robin. They're now going to have to wait to see what happens with the other results to see if they can get in there. And it'll all hinge on the CD game tomorrow against Waikoa Bay. If Waikoa Bay can upset CD, then the South Island might be able to sneak through on points differential. Auckland White, a disappointing campaign from them, will come to a conclusion next week with their final game. But stay with us here on Sky Sport. The next game is coming up in around 25 minutes. It's Northland against Auckland Blue at Whangarei. And then at 4:30 this afternoon, we begin our build-up kickoff at 5. The Raiders playing the Warriors in the NRL from Canberra.